Hey, good people, what's going on? I am Sandra Cheney, and I'm sitting here on my couch, if you can't tell, and I'm reading this book called The Power of Awareness. It really is a very, very good book. But there was something I was reading, and this particular chapter is called Interference, right? But there was a quote in this book that was made from one of my other good books. And this quote says, "Now unto him who can do exceedingly and abundantly above all we could ask or think according to the power that works in us, that works in you, that works in me." And it was that part, according to the power that works in you, that works in me, that really got me to thinking, because I forget about the power that I have, the power to change things really in a blink of an eye, the power to create what I want to see happen, the power to change the circumstances around me just by how I think, just by switching my thoughts, right? The power of awareness. I'm aware of what's going on around me right now. The whole thing with COVID, the fact that, so many food supplies are limited right now. Just everything that's going on in this world, correct? I could allow that to devoid me of my power. I could allow that to go, woe is me. And in the past, I would have. I used to be a news junkie, y'all. Oh my God. I had a favorite news channel and everything. And I would start watching news in the morning before I went to work. That's when I had a 9 to 5. I would come home and watch the news. And I would watch it at 11 o'clock before I went to bed. No wonder I was devoid of power the next morning, not wanting to get up and feeling so drained. I don't watch the news as much anymore because it drains me. I don't hang around negative people anymore because that drains me. One of my mentors, Les Brown, said something that was so key, and this I'm still working on, but I've gotten a lot better. Other people's opinions should not become your reality. And that used to devoid me of my power as well. What about you? What are things that are devoiding you of your power? Remember, it's according to the power that works in you. Well, if you don't have any power, and if you've been devoid of it, you got to recharge yourself. And how do you do that? Well, you got to get away from the negativity. Stop allowing other people's opinions to dictate what you should do. Even in the midst of COVID and everything that's going on, don't allow that to drain you. Even in the midst of your circumstances, you still get to choose gratitude. One of the things I remind myself of every morning is I go like this. Thank you, God, for that breath. Because somebody didn't wake up this morning. Just that alone shifts my mindset. Even now, let's just take a breath now. Because it shifts what you think. It recharges your brain cells. Did you feel it? It recharges you. Drinking water is another thing that you can do. But even in the midst of the negativity, in the midst of your thoughts, stop what you're doing and take a breath. Take that cleansing breath for a moment and allow it to shift your energy according to the power that is working in you. If you do nothing else today, take 1 second to, because when you exhale, you're exhaling what no longer serves you. You're cleansing out those things that devoid you of your power. You're recharging your cells, your brains, your organs, according to the power that works in you. I take breaths all the time. Sometimes 4 or 5, 6, literally, I stop and I take a breath. That's what you can do, because it is according to the power that works in you. You have the power to change in an instant what you're thinking. What you're thinking. Because what you're thinking eventually will manifest. Now unto him, now unto me, now unto you, now unto you. Right, according to the power that works in you, you can do exceedingly and abundantly above all that you could ever ask or think, because you have power, you have greatness already within you. I am Sandra Taney. That's my story, y'all, and I am sticking to it. Peace.